This is a Saturday Morning TVLog from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Welcome to another Saturday Morning TVLog, and this time around it's the California Raisin Show, brought to us by Fred Wolf Films and Will Vinton Productions. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Doyle, the Big D to you. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So this week's Saturday Morning TVLog is the California Raisin Show, another very rare gem of an animated series. Anywho, I am going to say that this is a really pretty cool show. I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Anyway, it's a traditional animated series based on the claymation advertising characters of the same name. The show is based on the claymation special Meet the Raisins, which aired on CBS in 1988, and then the following year the network premiered the series. Now, of course, while the characters are traditionally depicted in claymation, the TV show was cel-animated by, well, Fred Wolf Films' precursor, Murakami Wolf Swenson, which is why I just didn't want to spell the whole name, so I just said Fred Wolf Films instead. How it did, however, maintain Will Vinton as creative director and executive producer of the show. CBS premiered the show on September 16th, 1989. Now, the series takes place in a world populated by anthropomorphic fruits and vegetables. Excuse me. It focuses on the titular characters of the California Raisins, which are a music band consisting of AC on the vocals, Bebop on drums, Stretch on bass, and Red on guitar and piano. Each episode has one or more musical numbers, all of which were originally performed by most Motown artists. Considering, if you might recall, in the old ads that came, well, before the show even started, of course, the Raisins sung I Heard It Through the Grapevine, which, of course, was a hit for the late, great Marvin Gaye. Anyway, each week, the Raisins would go on some fun-filled misadventures and sometimes get into a little bit of I don't know, and running with trouble and what have you. Now, all episodes were written by two different writers, Larry DiTillio and Robbie Gorin, both of which were recently writers for other shows, including the original He-Man and Fat Albert, plus a lot of others. And I actually remember Robbie Gorin was also a writer for Rowan Martin's Laugh-In, as a matter of fact. Anyway, now, after that, they would put on a big concert and what have you. Just about right about the end of every episode, before the credits start rolling. Anyway, this show was pretty fun and what have you. Well, unfortunately, I never got to see the show much, considering it was airing against other shows like Slimer in the Real Ghostbusters on the ABC at first when it started. And then later on, it was going up against NBC's Camp Candy, which debuted the same year. So I never got to see the show much, unfortunately. But I have encountered it, though. And I've watched a couple episodes, so I've got to say, it's pretty good. Now, anyway, after a total of 13 episodes were produced and aired, the show ended in December of 1989, but however continued in reruns for the rest of the season. But after that, there would be a sequel to the original special, Raisins Sold Out, the California Raisins 2, which that looks like it would be something. And I've never actually seen the specials either, to be honest. But after this, the show has never been seen again until years later. But I'll get to that in a moment. Now, of course, the show's production company was Murakami Wolf Swenson, precursor to Fred Wolf Films, who were already well known for giving us the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at the time, which would debut on the same network the following year. Of course, they had also recently worked on the specials of Puff the Magic Dragon and the animated intro and closing for the special of Free to Be You and Me. And of course, they would later go on to make and produce Toxic Crusaders, James Bond Jr., and the New Adventures of Speed Racer. So now you know about that. Now, however, the in November of 2011, an independent company called Tooth Video released the California Raisins collection on DVD for the first time. It has all 13 episodes as well as the 2 original claymation specials, along with 4 of the original TV ads, which I thought, wow, that sounds pretty cool and what have you. Now, I gotta say, didn't know this was actually out on physical media, but anyway, if you can't find the DVD set, I'm pretty sure that it's. Let me. Please stand by. Okay, now I just checked Amazon. I did see you can get the complete series there on them at a factually okay price and what have you, but it's pretty big and what have you. Well, not big, big. Not like that it's out of print or anything. Thank you very much. But factually decent. Well, factually decent or okay. I think you get what I'm saying. So, anyway, I gotta, I just gotta say, the California Raisin Show. I think this is a pretty cool show, and I think with a lot of music and what have you, I think you'll really like it. I mean, it has so many good musical numbers. I mean, it falls in the vein of other shows that have musical numbers, like let's see, well, we had numerous shows, anime series that had music and what have you. Even aside from the old Hanna-Barbera mystery themed shows like the original Scooby-Doo or Josie and the Pussycats or Jabberjaw, which those two actually had musical acts performing at some parts and what have you. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, and we had Gem and the Holograms. Believe me, I think the list could go on for this. So anyway, I really think it's really cool. And if you remember the raisins, I think you'll really like and what have you. Really something. So let's see now. Here we Now with our voice cast voicing Bebop is Cam Clark, who of course most people would know him best for voicing Leonardo and Rocksteady in the original Ninja Turtles series. Next, voicing AC is Jim Cummings, who of course was already well known for who had recently started voicing Winnie the Pooh the previous year, and then that same year this came out he did Tigger. He also that same year he voiced Fat Cat, Monterey Jack, and Chippendale Rescue Rangers, and also lent his voice to other numerous Disney tunes like Darkwing Duck, Jungle Cubs, and as well as some others, including Cat Dog and Ozzy and Drix. Let's see. Voicing now, Red Raisin was voiced by 2 different actors. His original voice actor was Brian Mitchell, who has appeared, who who the next year would actually appear in the Bill Cosby film. Please pardon me for saying the name, Ghost Dad. Now, of course, he had recently lent his voice to other tunes before this, including the Pound Puppies, Foofer, and and even the Super Ted series. He also voiced the character Buddy Chilner in the Spirit of Rock and Roll episode of a pub named Scooby Doo that same year as well. And I thought that was cool. He would go on to voice characters in numerous other cartoons as well. Now then, let me see. Well, in only one Well, he actually voiced him for most of the run, except for the episode No Business Like Shoe Business. And he was voiced by Dorian Harewood, who most people know him from playing Jesse Owens in the Jesse Owens story, as well as appear on the show Strike Force, and as well as the long-running Seventh Heaven. Oh yes, he actually recently provided Shredder's voice in 4 episodes of TMNT, and he also lent his voice to a pup named Scooby Doo as well, and lots of other series. Oh, yeah, this is really something. So, and other voices include Brian Cummings, Gail Hyman, Michelle Mariana, who voices Lulu, that's the Raisin's mother, because the Raisin's last names are Arborman. Yeah. There's also Cree Summer, who, of course, recently has done numerous voice acting and will later go on to do voice acting in Tiny Two Adventures and Codename Kids Next Door. And then Todd Tulsis, if I mispronounce that, I apologize, voicing Rudy Bagaman, who's always giving the raisins the words on the heads up on their what they might be performing and what have you, or something like that. Like I said, this is a show I never did get to see much of because I was trying because well, I didn't get to watch much of CBS during the 1989 to 1990 run. Maybe rarely, but I was mostly focused on the NBC because they had Guy and Camp Candy and Captain and the Game Master, and well, ABC started doing some more cool stuff with Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters, and well, that's that. But anyway, you can if you can't find the complete series or if you can't afford it, no problem. The full series is available on YouTube. There are several YouTubers who have all 13 episodes available. So I think you might want to check them out there. But anyway, I really think this is another underrated rare gem of an animated series. Give me a second, I'll give you a look at the characters. Now here's a good look at the main characters. And here's a shot of the raisins with Rudy. Yeah, this is the character I told you about. So, anyway, as I've said, the California Raisin Show, I think it's a nice little show. Check it out if you're into maybe hearing some good old music and what have you. It's worth a try. So, what did you think of the California Raisin Show? Do you think this could win for another season or so? I bet someone I know would have liked it. Anyway, let me know in the comments section below. And if you like this, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel. Make it grow and make the views grow. Tell all your friends about my channel. Get them to know me. Maybe they'd like to be a part of my Big D Nation. Share my vids with your friends if you like, etc., etc. And we'll have another video coming up real soon. So if you like this, check out the Saturday Morning TVLog for these other shows that have some rockin' tunage. In the upper left-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TVLog on Josie and the Pussycats. The upper right-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TVLog on Gem and the Holograms. Or you can check out the Saturday Morning TVLog for a real Motown rockin' act, and that's the Jackson 5 animated series. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the Saturday Morning TVLog, then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching, and next week's Saturday Morning TVLog is Dumb Bunnies. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.